Hello, my name is Dragoon, and welcome to a very special video. A video that I haven't really done in a while, and I'm doing it kind of different this time. It's I'm gonna call this video a look for a look at, not for, at Absolute Discord. Which is the new set for the My Little Pony collectible card game. And I thought I'd just go over all the cards that were spoiled, but I know there was a pre-release that's going on this weekend, even like right now. I'm recording on the Saturday of the pre-release, but as you can see here, we have there's the Wikipedia site that has pretty much almost all the cards, but as you can see, some of them here are not shown. Actually, that Fluttershy discarded as shown. But there's a lot more cards here that I've actually never seen. So some of these cards I'm going to be reacting to for the first time. And we're just generally going to be looking through all of these. But I'm going to go through these as quickly as possible. Just, for video's length. I know you guys don't want to dawdle. But it looks like the first card here we have Discord, the Master of Chaos. Who's a troublemaker. When this card is uncovered, each player retires a friend. So it's pretty okay. 6 power is a lot to get over for 2 points, but yeah, if you like Discord, he's good. And the cards will pop up sometimes. Next, we're going over some of the structure deck cards. We have Nightmare Moon, Mistress of the Night. She's the main character. So yes, Nightmare Moon is now a main character in this set. Homelander 3, she has 1 power. She's blue, or loyalty. When you confront this card's problem, turn this card over, so she's very easy to flip. Just confront and flip. It's almost like a Fluttershy, where you confront with a critter, but this one's, like, way easier. And then her boosted side, which we've actually already seen, I've already went over it, I think, in the other video. When you confront this card's problem, you may pay 2 to frighten an opponent's friend there. So, that's good. And frightening is good. Previous card. Oh, foil parallel set. We don't care. And then we have our good side. We have Princess Luna, Dream Guide. This is the card that I said that would probably have, like, a lot of power, but it looks like it only has 3. But that's okay, because her start side actually is really good. She has a home limit of 3. She's an orange, or honesty. When you discard a card, you may pay 1 to choose an opponent. That opponent reveals their hand and then separates it into 2 piles. And then you choose and banish a pile, and then you turn this card over. So you can get rid of probably a lot of cards, but it's like, technically it's like 2 piles, so they might make a ruling for, like, the pile must have at least 2 cards in it, because or even so, like, even if they do, like, just 1 card and then the rest of their hand another, you choose the pile that, like, has more cards, so they would be forced to have, like, the same number in each pile. Like, if you have 6 cards, like, let's make this even, I'll put my 3 worst cards in a pile of my 3 best cards, It's really good! Getting rid of, like, potentially half of your opponent's hand and banishing it, that's pretty crazy. Next, we have Discord Bending the Rules. I haven't actually read this entire card. He has a home limit of 4. His start side is actually 3, so you can start with 3 power already on the field. That's crazy. That is super crazy. At the start of your turn, you may look at the top card of any problem deck, and then at the end of each opponent's turn, if that opponent played at least 2 cards that turn, turn this card over. And then, with his still home limit of 4, but now he has a boosted power of 1, and now he's all bendy. When you play a card, if you played at least 2 cards this turn, turn this card over. So, he's going to keep on flipping around, so, he's a very wild card. Next we have Fluttershy Reformer, a Fluttershy main, a new Fluttershy main, like we need any more of those. She's kindness, yellow, home number 3, and then when you confront this card's problem, turn this card over. So the same thing as Nightmare Moon, but when she's boosted, troublemakers here lose and can't have abilities. So she completely nullifies any troublemaker. So if you have troublemakers and you're running like a yellow blue deck or whatever, Fluttershy Reformer looks like a great card to use. She will just shut down any troublemaker. Okay. And then we have a look at our first Changeling. We have Changeling Drone, Fear Eater, which is a blue card. Interestingly enough. This card has +2 power for each frightened friend in play. That's amazing! I have not seen this card. And it already has 2. So with only 1 frightened, it becomes a 4. So this card looks to be really good. Especially if you have like a deck. And it looks like it's in the Unlikely Duo theme. So yeah, it's a fixed card too, so you're guaranteed 3 copies of these at least, I think. Next we have the Man Cheese Sandwich. He has no effect. He's just a 2 for 2, and that's great! Actually, for blue, I would think for pink, you know. But pink already has like a 2 for 2. It actually has a 3 for 3, really. But a 2 for 2 for blue is, other than not Blue Moon, Cider Aficionado, that's great. I like that. All around Equestria. That's good. Ooh, a new Cloud Chaser. We have Cloud Chaser ready and willing for 4. Dang. Chaos. When this card is flipped, ready a character involved in the face-off. When you play this card, you may ready a character. Okay, so she's more of a ready, like, for a deck that kind of exhausts. That's a good. I still don't understand. I kind of don't understand the Chaos effect. Like, when this card is flipped, what does it mean when it's flipped? Like, do you play it? I don't know. I really don't know, and she's a rare. Next card is unknown? What? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, so, okay, down here it says, the next card is Discord General Disarray, but they haven't reviewed the full card, and nobody's ever done it, and we have to skip some cards. So, we're just doing the cards that are on this page. Because it's far more than I've seen. I haven't seen this one. Princess Celestia, fair but firm. A blue. She has 3 blue power. She costs 4 and 2. Chaos, when it's flipped, frighten a friend involved in the faces with this card. Look at this! When this card enters play, you may frighten a friend! Dude, I really think this is going to be like a frighten theme. Like, there's really good blue frighten cards. I think this is going to be a good theme, you know. The next card is unknown. Show, okay. There's a Shining Armor, Spike, Sweetie Belle, Tank. I've seen this one. Weathermare, shocking. It's a 1-for-1, it's great! And she has Swift, and when this card is moved, you randomly choose put a +1 counter or frighten this card. Which is good either way, if you're running like a frightened deck. Or you get pluses off of frightened cards, you know. Like the Changeling, you know. Like an entire set, like that deck, I might want to build a deck like that. But choosing one at random, like, since it only has 2 effects, I would just flip a coin. Weather Duty is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. Expert from Make It Rain. Oh, Bessie. No card text. Okay, wait, we're trying to go through these. Okay, we got Coco Carouse flipping out. Chaos. When this card is flipped, flip an additional card. During face-off involvement in this card, flip an additional card. Pretty basic. Actually, for that kind of cost, that's pretty good. But kind of prone to dismissing. The next card in the set is Daisy Fickle Salesmare. There's a set of the flower ponies that have the weird effects. Like, since this set is based around like Discord and everything's all like flipped around, so this Daisy has random, which is a pink effect, but she's purple. Not purple. Orange. What am I saying? Discord Down to Earth. We got Granny Mare. What am I saying? I have just watched the new episode, and I am just pretty fickle right now. Granny Smith, respect your elders. When an opponent's main character is boosted, this card has +2 power and stubborn. So, late game, pretty good. Unless you're playing against the Discord that flips a lot, but that's fine. Having 4 power would be good. She's okay. Hubert Jubilus sticks around. Okay. Whatever. We got Princess Luna the Sandmare. Her friend, but she's also chaotic, so that's a keyword. I just realized that. Chaos, when this card is flipped, exhaust a character with 2 or less power involved in the face-off. When this card enters play, you may exhaust a character. So, exhausting. She has 4 power. That's great. And then we have an orange Scootaloo. Practice makes perfect. 3s all around. She is also chaotic. When this card is flipped, opponents can't score points. What? What? So basically lock your opponent from winning the game? Okay. She is stubborn, so even while exhausted, she still contributes points. During face-offs, players can't score points. Involving this card. Wow. Yeah. She's stubborn, alright. Oop, I went too far down. Ace O'Reilly, Discord Trixie. We don't have the full set card. This one I was looking at earlier. Holy crap. DJ Pawn 3 Loose Cannon. Obviously, this is Pixel Kitty's work. I would imagine. And there's so much going on in this photo. I don't know what. But when this card is dismissed, dismiss all other friends at its problem. So there's the Penny Lane that can dismiss a card when it's placed. You only get 2 action tokens, but then DJ it works in tandem with this one and it dismisses everybody. It's like, wow. But then you dismiss Penny Lane, so that's kind of not good. Here's Lily. Persistent. She has stubborn. That's the same as persistence. Of course, you can pause the video at any time. I forgot to mention that. You can pause the video at any time to see, like, all the stuff. They have the flavor text over here if it has any. Oh, there's Mod Pies, Pinkie Pies, Ponka Poo. Okay. Oh, here's one. I saw this online earlier. Princess Cadence on vacation. Not enjoying it, apparently. When this card enters play, draw 2 cards. Very, for 4? To draw 2 cards. She has 4 power, so... And she's common. Look at that. So, I guess they're trying to get her more play. Or something. Screwball. I have Screwballs in this set! I forgot about that. I'm hoping that he's rare. I'm gonna save that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna save that. I know, I'm doing it in the video, but whatever. When this card enters play, choose an opponent, and that opponent gains control of it? What? At the end of your main phase, retire another friend here. If you can't retire this card. Oh, okay. I was confused when it was like, wait. Like, wait, it changes control? But then it forces your opponent to retire a friend wherever it's forced to. Okay. I'm tired. Wow. Here we go. Snips the Snail, Stage Magician. This card has +1 power for each card in your opponent's hand. Starts out with 1, so the possibilities are limitless. Especially with Tom, Rolling Rock. He's a chaotic ally. Not a pony, he's a rock. When this card is flipped, dismiss a friend with 2 or less power involved in the face-off. When this card enters play, normally, you may dismiss a friend. So, basically, this Tom has the same thing as Pinky Responsibility Pie, but it has less power. I get it. That's good. Bon, Shirley, Comet Tail, Discord, Sorcerer Supreme. Lots of Discord cards. Every color has a Discord, so that's cool. Owlicious, so we got more pets. We got Tome Reader. Chaotic Critters, here we go. When this card is flipped, you gain 1 action token, banish this card, and flip another. Oh, so he's a chaos card that can flip. Okay. When this card enters the discard pile from play, hey, he gives you 1 when he's dismissed. That's awesome. But he kind of costs a lot for 3, and you have to have 2. I'm not complaining, but I'm sure there's a good way to use them. I'm sure. Nice! What is this? I haven't seen this one. Princess Twilight Sparkle Star Swirl Enthusiast. I love it. In the Star Swirl costume. I love it. Chaos, when this card is flipped, you may pay 3 less for your next event. Oh, nice. And then when she enters play, you can pay 1 less for your next event this turn. So, for the control deck. That's nice. Of course, she costs a lot, but that's fine. And we got Trixie Big Boaster. She's kind of cheap, but then when your opponent's boosted main character is here, this card's problem can't be confronted, so nobody's getting points. she's just all stuck. The great power of Trixie can single-hoofedly solve any problem, right? And looks like the next card is not. Ah, Zecora flashing back. Well, hey Zecora, calm down. 3 power. At the start of your main phase, you may put a card from your hand on the top of your deck. So she can basically get off. Getting whatever I want to say. Face-offs. She's good in face-offs. Like she could put a card in your hand on top of your deck, and then you flip it, and it's like, ha! You didn't see that coming. I guess. Or then you could just like. Well, there'd be no point drawing it again, so, yeah. It's not, I don't like that effect. It's not the best. Apple Bloom overdressed. How could Apple Bloom ever be overdressed? I'm just saying. Ballerina Buffaloes. Buffalo, Buffalo, Buffalo. Your opponent's homeland is reduced by 1, so a little bit of white supremacy? White control? Suppressing your home limit? Not a lot. Ooh. Rarity. Sudden Inspiration. She just costs 1. When this card is flipped, banish a friend involved in the face-off, then banish this card. Oh. That's why. So, she's a suicide. That's not bad. And then here's Rose like the last one. She has Studious, so white with Studious. Not much to talk about there. She is cheap though. She's like 1/1. Sapphire Shores is in this. They have Steven Magnet! I didn't know that. Great guy. He's a great guy. When your opponent loses a face-off against a Troublemaker here, gain control of an opposing friend involved in the face-off. Yo! Not bad for 1. And these are just the friends, so... Hello. The Band of Breezies, I haven't really saw this in too much detail. If this card would be sent home from a problem, it is sent to another problem instead. Okay. Ha! Oh! Look at this! Big Mac! All bark, no bite. That's funny. He's chaotic. He's a critter! Oh my god! That's awesome! When this card is flipped, put a friend involved in the face to when this card is. Aww, he bounces. That's fun. But he's a critter too. That's awesome. Coco Pamel's in this set. Discord gone cuckoo. Oh, the cuckoo bird. Funny. Flitter, sitter. Caretaker and main phase 1. Pay 1 to move this card to a problem that you have a critter friend. Or full friend. Ooh! Okay. So the full deck gets a little bit more support. I mean, she has Caretaker, so... Eh. Better. It should be better in a crater deck. Yeah. Gravy boat. We know what gravy boat. Wait a minute. We have gravy boat. Yeah. Screw that. Hot stuff. While this card has lower power than any other friend here, you may exhaust it. Pay 1. This was actually spoiled earlier in the week. Wow, people. Insanic Boom. Sorry. Let's go to Latrotsky. Taking it easy. This card is +1 power for each of your action tokens. Potentially good. Latrotsky. Error. Ooh. Okay, whatever. Awazodal. We have these new sets of like no power stuff, but it's okay because they can treat for wild or whatever's not. So, Awazodal Oppressive, 3 for 3. Players can't score more than 2 points per turn. He's unique, so yeah. And then we have some discorded cards. I'm not sure they all have it. We have Applejack discorded. If an opponent would score this card's problem, this card problem's bonus points, you score them instead. So, yeah, take that, Rarity. Next card unknown. Oh, it's Flim Flam. We have a Nightmare Moon, Deep Darkness, 2 for 2. Players can't draw more than 2 cards per turn, so take that, DJ Pawn 3 Dax! Haha! And we have Pinkie Pie discorded. You can use her in yellow. When an opponent's friend enters play here, it gets -1 power until the end of the turn. Not too bad. Rainbow Dash discorded for purples. She has 4 power. Not bad. At the start of the score phase, you may move this card home. Rarity discorded for orange. Probably the best one, I think, because I've seen this one. At the end of each opponent's turn, that player discards a card. Really good. Really good. Super good. Twilight. We had Twilight Sparkle discorded, right? I thought I had her. Maybe not. A cuddle with a Pekingese. I really want to see that card. Now we go to the events. Chaotic events. I didn't know that. We have Akshu. In the orange event. Chaos when this card is flipped, an opponent discards a random card. Ooh! Main phase! All players discard 2 cards. Yo! Orange discard deck. I think it's gonna be good. Like an orange deck that discards. There's a lot of things. Next card is Applejack's Epiphany. There's a set of Epiphany cards, one for each of the ponies. I don't know. This one might be good. But they all cost like 2 for the colors. They have 3 power, and they're all somewhere in the face off, somewhere in the main phase. But you can choose like it has 3 effects, but you can only choose 2, which are different per Epiphany. But Applejack's is you can either exhaust a character, ready a character, or dismiss a resource. Resource dismissal for them is good, but we'll get to the other Epiphanies because it's in alphabetical order. So we have Awkward Silence, which is good. Problem face off and the face off, so more purple control stuff. I love that. Just end the face off. I wish it was any face off, like Troublemaker face off. End it. So this is like if you know you're gonna lose, then you can just say like I don't want to, like I need like more time to prepare, so just end it. And it only costs 1 as long as you have 3. So Beast Bulk Up. Oh shit. What is that? Beauty and the Beast. Ooh. Cutie Pox Outbreak. Chaos. When this card is flipped, dismiss a friend with power 3 or more. Otherwise, normally face off, dismiss a friend with printed power 2 or less. So more dismissal for the pink. Because pink's good at dismissal. I think so. And then we have Discord Pile. This is awesome. During the main phase, each player chooses a friend card in their opponent's discard pile. The owners of each of those friends may put them into play. So, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's basically like Shallow Grave or something like that. Except your opponents are choosing the card that you want to revive. No double trouble. Oh yeah, epic win. With Tyrek on it. Reaction: after the start of your troublemaker phase, defeat the opponent's troublemaker. Defeating the opponent's troublemaker. I love that. This is a really good card. Too bad it's rare. But yeah, you know, you never have to like deal with like facing troublemakers again. You just defeat the troublemaker. I don't know if you'll get the points for it. You should, I think. That'd be cool. No more annoying Awazodals, no more Queen Chrysalises, no more Nightmare Moons. Just epic win. Just epic wins. Faint apart. We have Fluttershy's Epiphany here. Okay, they don't cost the same. I thought they did. So Applejack's was 2 and 2. This is 3 and 2. Face off. You choose 2. Friends you control have +1 power to the end of the face off. Unfrighten a friend. Or an opponent loses 1 and you gain 1. 1 action token. So action token plays for yellow. Nope. Just nope. What is this? At the start of any phase, choose a character. That character gets -4 power. Yeah, until the end of the turn. Yo! That's awesome. I like that. And the flavor text is just like... It looks like it's exclamation points, but over here it says question marks. AJ's face is so good. Just nope. And it's a rare, too, so this is going to be a really good card. Especially for Orange. You know, Orange has access to those big power drops. Perfect teleports. And something for Orange. Something for Purple. Photo Op. Pinky's Epiphany. Main phase. Choose 2. Dismiss a friend with 2 or less power. Put a friend from your discard pile into your hand. That's good. Or pay 2 less for the next card you played this turn. Those last 2 are pretty good. All the epiphanies seem to be good. In one way or another. Just because of the added effects. Here's Rainbow's Epiphany. This one's 2 and 2. Choose 2. Move one of your friends. Put this card on top of your deck. Or flip an additional card. That one's good. And then we have Rarity's Epiphany. It's 3. Wow. Choose 2. Dismiss a friend without an attached resource. Put a resource from your discard pile into your hand. Or put an accessory from your hand into play attached to a friend. Not bad. I don't have anything to say otherwise about that card. I went past it. Rehabilitation. Risky Business! That's nice. Not only a movie reference, but yeah, Risky Business. Ooh, this is long. Search an opponent's deck for a friend and set it aside face down. That opponent names a card, and you reveal that friend. If that friend is the name card, that opponent may put it into play under his control. If not, you put it into play under your control. Search your opponent's deck for a friend. Come on. So your opponent has to guess what card you took from their deck. That's a yeah, that is Risky Business. Spooky Scary Story. Chaos. When this card is flipped, frighten a friend at home. Frighten 2 friends at home. Yo. Spooky Scary Story. Ah! That's good. The Old Switcheroo, Trampled. And here's Twilight's Epiphany. They all have 3 power, it looks like. Choose 2. Move an opposing character. Um, Opponents can't move their characters this turn or draw 3 cards. The purple one is really good. If you have to choose 2. Oh, a B suit. Oh, boulder. Yeah, then there's also these resource assets that are like the inanimate object friends. They all cost 1. But they all have like this one's for orange. They all have the while you have no orange friends, you may exhaust this card, and then this card is also an orange friend until the end of the phase. But it has 2 power, so it's an orange. It would be orange with 2 power, and that's basically what they are. Chocolate rain. What is this? Oh, the page didn't load. One sec. The page is not loading. Gotta go back. Okay. The thing. Chocolate rain. Chocolate rain is not loading, so we are going to skip Chocolate Rain, or maybe I can see it from the thing. Come on. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but I can read it from here because I'm up to my screen. Play to your home. When you flip a chaotic card, you may retire this card to dismiss all friends with the printed power 1 or less. Okay. I have no idea why that card page didn't load. Hazmat suit? That'll work. Okay. Hazmat suit. When that friend's problem is solved, if that friend would be sent home, that friend isn't sent home instead. Okay. Here's the white one. You know, like if you have no friends, if you have no of that color's friend, you can exhaust it, and it'll count as that power plus 2. But that's for white. There's one for the other colors too. Mr. Turnip, I'm just showing you. Mr. Turnip is pink. For that, I don't know if that would be good. Rocky is yellow for some reason. Lots of rocks in this set. We got Tom. We even have Sir Lancelot, which is blue. And Smarty Pants is purple. I love it. Of course he's purple. Spotlight. The element of surprise, element of disharmony. No, it's not an official element. I think this is just for fun. But it only costs 2, but it works kind of like the elements of harmony, you know? Like they have the counters. But you play it at your home, you have to have Discord to play this card. At the start of your turn, you put a disharmony counter on this card, and then when you flip a non-chaotic card, you may remove a disharmony counter from this card to ignore this card and flip another card. And we have the Scariest Cave in Equestria. Treadmill. Resources. It looks like we're going to resources. Utterly Drained. Play an opponent's main character. While that main character is boosted, it loses and can't have abilities, so that could be a real pain. That's why Resource Dismissal is pretty urgent. You need to have it in every deck. Because cards like this will really, like, just ruin your deck. Especially if you're counting on the boosted abilities effect, you know. Like, your Swift and your Studious, all that is gone with this card. Then we have Whining. You play at your home, and when an opponent defeats a troublemaker, you may pay +2 action tokens to play the next card they play this turn. So you can steal your opponent's card. Look at this Applejack Liar. I haven't seen this one. It's a troublemaker. Ha! It has no points, but when this card is uncovered, you retire it and you gain an action token. It has 6 power. That's awesome. Yo. Ooh, Babseed, bigger bully. No power. This card's power is equal to double the power of an opposing character here with the highest power. Yo, okay. So if I have the highest power of 3 on here, her power becomes 6. So the lower your power... So it would be more prudent to face this troublemaker with just 1 pony with like 1 power. Because double that would just be 2, and then you'd have a good chance of... That's your best chance, I think. Because just... Maybe. Or maybe a bunch of them with 1. That's how you beat him. We already saw Discord Master of Chaos. Fluttershy, Brute, I love. At the start of each player's troublemaker phase, that player retires a resource. Not too bad. That could actually help. We're getting down to the last of this here. I'm sorry this is taking so long. Lord Tirek, we've already seen. You can look at it in my other week's video. Rarity, Hoarder. Mine! At the start of your troublemaker phase, you may draw a card. Whoa. That doesn't seem troubling at all. Spike excessive. Nice. Twilight Sparkle drained. She's sad. Opposing characters at this card problems lose and can't have other colors. They lose colors. Wow. Okay. I like that. Come now, you got to get the spirit of things. After all, this is your new home. Not anymore. That was a sad moment. This entire set is kind of sad. Only because it's like a Season 2 feel of everything's wrong. We have this one. Fire when ready. We have problems. Not all problems are set, but this card is impossible to solve. You could know why. When a character enters play here, or is moved here, replace each problem, so it replaces itself, and you need 5 of every color. And decks kind of get out of proportion if you're not running... If you're running more than 3. A 3-color deck is a possibility, but barely, so... Even crystal decks that can, like, copy other colors... Yeah. And, like, you can't even do Rarity Truly Outrageous, because once you move to the problem, or you play Rarity, it flips. So you can't get that bonus 5. So it's basically a tease. Unless there's probably a card that... I'm probably thinking about a card that, nullifies a problem's abilities. So that way you can actually kind of try to solve this, but other than that, it's not the best. Flooding at Sweet Apple Acres. I don't know if any of the problems were ever revealed, so not a lot of problems did get revealed. Ununicorned. That sounds bad. Woof! What is this? An ultra rare? Discord, give or take. I love that face. When one of your friends enters play, you may look at the top card of your deck. If those cards have the same printed power, you may reveal that card and turn this card over. Oh, and he's reaching under the dang thing. That's awesome. And Screwy's on it, too. At the start of the score phase, you may pay 2 action tokens to give another character here +3 or -3. Until the end of the turn. That's not bad. Not really. You'd be kind of wasting your turns trying to match the powers, but whatever. Queen Chrysalis Commanding Queen. Oh god, a Queen Chrysalis main character? Yo, somebody's gonna be happy. Start phase, main phase, pay 3 to gain control of an opposing friend and turn this card over. Just steal a friend and turn this card over and has no power, no other... Nothing whatsoever. So, I'm gonna steal your waifu, apparently. Play your waifu or your husband? Husbando, I think that's what it's called. Like, play your favorite pony? I'ma steal it. And then you'd be like, no. Whoa, what is this? Rainbow Dash Sonic Rainboom. This is a long effect. When this card is played, put 3 momentum counters on it. While involved in a face-off, this card has +2 power for each momentum counter on it. So it has 2, 4, 6... It has 8 power. That's crazy. At the end of your turn, remove a momentum counter from this card. Would you remove the last momentum counter from this card, retire this card. Dang! Talk about showing off. That's good. And cheap. Whatever, good and cheap. We're getting down to the bottom here. Applejack Lasso Champion. So it looks like there's going to be an ultra rare for each of the main 6. When this card enters play, you may exhaust an opposing character. While this card remains in play, that character does not ready during the ready phase. Oh, cool! It locks it down. Ooh, and an Iron Will card, Attack of the Day. Stubborn, opposing friends lose abilities that can't have abilities. Nice! And it's an ultra rare, so it's gonna be really good. Discord, Spirit of Chaos. 7 power is crazy, but I already see it says this card has -3 power. Chaos, when this card is flipped, you may put it into play. I think that means when you flip it for a face-off, now that I think about it. So, chaos effects work in, like, face-offs. So it's a new way to play. Dang, chaos is really good. If that's what I think. Sunset Shimmer Clever Girl! What? I haven't seen this card! Oh my god! I love Sunset Shimmer. When opponent plays a card, you may discard a card that shares a type with that card to gain 1. Not bad. And she's good entry level. Like, for one, if you're playing, like, main purple, not bad. 2/2. I love her! Trenderhoof Trailblazer. Cards in play have unique. Oh! I get it! That's awesome. So if your opponent has, like, 2 copies of a card, then this card gives everything unique. So, like, if a lot of people like using, like, Cloud Chasers... The Cloud Chaser from Premier Set, they would have like 3 of them, and then it has unique. You have to dismiss 2 of them, or whatever the multiple copies. That's kind of cool. Fluttershy, Hide and Squeak. Remember, these are all ultra rares that I'm talking about right now. At the start of the turn, you may retire this card to skip the next Troublemaker phase. That's kind of weak, but she's kind of cheap, so. King Sombra, Slave Driver. At the end of your turn, retire another one of your friends. If you do, put a +1 counter on this card. So, yeah, infinite power. Then we have Queen Chrysalis, Identity Theft. I don't know when... we're getting close to the end of the set here. 3 and 3. When this card enters play, choose a non-unique friend. And this card has the printed abilities of that friend. Yo, Trenderhoof directly counters this card. Because then it's like, if everything's unique, Queen Chrysalis can't have an effect. So, it's like, oh. But that's kind of cool. Copying an effect. And then we have the Chaos Capital of the World. Oh, God, it's flipped upside down! I'm turning my head upside down to read this. It has Chaos, turn each main character over... Oh my god. And then main phase, turn each character over. Wow. Okay. Did you have to put it upside down? The element of laughter turns in fun, so we get 2 elements in the set, just like the last ones. Play to your home, you must control Pinkie Pie to play this card. Put it, at the start of your turn, put a harmony counter on this card. Main phase, remove a harmony counter. to look at the top 2 cards of a problem deck and put them back in any order. Kind of meh. Then we have Element of Loyalty, Big Adventure. You must control Rainbow Dash, and then, of course, you put a Harmony counter every turn. And then main phase reaction. After one of your friends is moved or enters play at a problem, you may remove a Harmony counter from this card to move one of your other characters to that problem. That's really good. I think that's it. No, there's one more. But it's not set. So that's the set. Holy moly. I know that took a lot of time, but I just wanted to get over like as much cards as possible. There is a pre-release that's going on like right now, if I can get this out this weekend or this weekend of May, the weekend of May 25th. There's a pre-release weekend, so hopefully you guys will be getting these cards soon. And then if not, I think the full set will come out a week later. I already ordered my box of cards, so once again, I will be recording an unboxing video of 36 or however many packs comes in a box of Absolute Discord, and hopefully I'll be getting some of these cards, which I know I'll be getting some of these cards, but then I'll be getting some of the cards that we didn't go over. So... Oh, if you liked the video, please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe for more of these talking videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video.